Hey, what's going on, guys? This is MrJewskii's here, bringing you guys another MW3 gameplay, and today we are playing Domination on Hardhead. And I really want to make this video because I want to make another how-to video on how to get a MOAB. So it's really kind of tough to get a MOAB in this game. And obviously it's a 24 or 25 depending on if you're running specialist or assault. So it's really tough to get, but maybe with a few of my tricks here, it'll make it a little bit more easy for you. And so let's just get started. I'm using the ACR silencer with an extended mags, and so that would be kind of rule number one. Try to use a silencer. I mean, just because the enemy doesn't know where you are, just makes it a lot more harder to figure out where you are. So just try to use a silencer. It does decrease the range a tad, just a little bit, but not enough to really decrease the damage, especially if you're using my gun, which is the ACR, or the AK-47 or SCAR, which in my opinion would be one of the better assault guns and better guns in the game. So so try to use a silencer. And another thing I want to say is that you want to try to have a good team, even though you really can't control it. Having a good team really helps out, just because that you can actually spawn trap the enemy. So in this case, they're only controlling C, and so I really know they're only coming either from the tunnel or from on the other side of A, which I keep on continually going to. So you really want to try to have a good team that knows how to spawn trap. You don't really want to take the entire map. You don't want to really dominate the entire. In this case, it's domination. So you don't really want to dominate everything, just because they're gonna spawn all over. They're gonna spawn over you, and you know how the spawn system in this game is. It's really tough. And so try to keep down to two cap points if you're playing domination, and you should be a lot better off. And as I kill that guy right there, that's another thing I want to mention. Is that this is kind of one of the harder things to do, but if you can do this, I would say you're pretty well off to get a MOAB. And that trick is to try to distinguish your enemies on who to shoot first. And as you saw over there were two guys over there. One ran right past, but the other one saw me. So what you want to do is you want to shoot the guy that shoots you first. It is tough sometimes because you see that other one pass first, but try, if you can keep your composure and kill the guy who shot you first, is shooting at you first, then you are very well off, because that is really hard to do. Most people just shoot the guy who they see first. So if you can do that, I would say you're pretty well off in the game. And as I kill that guy on B, that's another thing I want to mention, is that you want to pay attention to the game, because the game because the guy, the guy in the game that says, oh, losing B, or your team is capturing A. You want to pay attention to that guy, just because that because he lets you know if where the enemy is at, because he's at A. I mean, in this case he was on B, and he just told me, oh, he's on B, so I quickly run over there and kill him. And at this point, as you can see, the enemy rages as I get the nice MOAB over here. It's kind of frustrating for me, because I work so hard. All you do is get one kill, but whatever. As long as if you can go that far, then I would say you're pretty well off. I mean, who cares? They left the game. As long as you got the MOAB, they're probably throwing their controllers and cursing out their moms right now. Saying that, so that would bring up another rule, which is not to get frustrated. The game is it's a 24 kill streak. It is tough. So right before this game, I had 4 games in a row. I'm not lying here. I had 20 kill streaks. I had 4 games that had 20 kill streaks in each, but not enough to get the 24 kill streak. It does get frustrating, but just try to take it easy. And like those guys, they're probably throwing their controllers all over the place. So so don't get too frustrated about it. It's I don't know, some people think it's more than a game, but it is just the game. I mean, just have fun, just do what you gotta do. If you can get the MOAB, that's great. Especially if you're going for one, it's pretty tough, but just don't get too mad at the game. Just try to take it easy, I guess. Another thing I want to say is that you want to try to distinguish where the people are coming from. Like in this case, they would be mostly coming from C, which is through the tunnel. And so that would really help you out. Anyway, guys, this has been another MrJewskii's gameplay here on tips and tricks on how to get a MOAB here. And I'll leave some channels in the description that you guys should really check out, just like Rare Gaming and Reveal Gaming and my boy Rusty D. And I'll talk to you guys later.